Hello everybody and welcome to Tarot by Izabela. I hope you're all doing great and I'm very happy to see you here. Today's video will be a prediction video for the country of Finland. And it will be a prediction video for the months of December, January and February. And to do this video, I'm going to use my crystal ball, tarot cards, my oracle cards and some dice. And for those who are new to this channel and new to readings with crystal ball, I will just make a short explanation before we begin. The crystal ball I'm going to use today is a quartz crystal ball, and quartz crystal are very good conductors of energy, and they like catch energy information that is already out there in the universe, and they transmit it to me. I will be the receiver and I will try to read the information I get. And in the information that I receive can be something I see, pictures, it can be something symbolical like short movie clips, it can also be something I hear, feel, taste or smell. So the information I get I will tell you. And about time, time is always very difficult to predict on for anyone that are working in this spiritual prediction fields. And the information we get doesn't always come with date on, and one have to look a little bit around in the surroundings. How does it feel? Is it warm, cold? How is the weather? Is it summer, winter? Does the people look older, and so on? So it's always a approximate time schedules, even if it's for December, January, February. The things I see could happen a little bit later, or could even happen quite quicker than it's expected. Anyway, so it's good to know. So one cannot sit with a clock and tick, tick, tick. Oh, now it's 1 minute past midnight. It didn't happen, and maybe what I say will happen 1-2 weeks, maybe 2 months later, but it's still gonna happen. But now we're gonna begin. But before I'm gonna start reading, I need to concentrate on my crystal ball and ask the powers, the forces to be with us, so we can get some good and accurate information for the country of Finland in December 2022, January and February 2023. So I just need a couple of moments and then we begin. Finland. Okay, now we start. I need my glasses and let's see what we can find. Country of Finland for the month of December 2022, January, February 2023. Also in Finland there will be some protests against government decisions. People will not like that big decisions regarding all of its citizens is made without voting, if the citizens agrees on that decision or not. So there will also be some protests in Finland. Finland have its border to the country R, that is in conflict with the country U at the moment. I don't see any escalation of a conflict between the country of Finland and the country R. Even there is border, there are military going up and down this border. I don't see that it will be some kind of war or military intervention between those two countries. Later on, when the conflict is over in the country U, and it will soon be over, maximum 1-2 months, and then there is no more war. And the country R is not losing. What will happen between Finland and the country R is like I see soldiers meeting on the border of Finland and country R. And they are like shaking hands, cheering, sharing vodka with each other, hugging and laughing. And I don't see any angry faces or hostility between them. We are all humans. No one really wants any war with anyone. It's only those high elites in power that want the war for one reason or another. They need to hide things that is going on, and they need war to feed the weapon production, money-making machine, and to get some more control over the people. So I see it quite clean in Finland. No involvement in any war. Even if they have made applications for joining NATO, they will not have to do any war with anyone. And also in Finland, a lot of politicians will have to resign due to bad decisions. And I see the country covered in snow, so yeah, it will be cold winter in Finland too. I also get the feeling that those people who maybe have country houses where you can have a stove, you warm the house with wood, burning wood. A lot of Finnish people who have the possibility to go out in the countryside, I see they're gonna leave big cities and seek out in the countryside. Some kind of scare event could be coming, and they will feel more safe there. 3 big cities in Finland will go totally dark. No electricity for almost 3 days. I don't see really a happy holiday feeling. More like people gonna get worried. I don't get that real, happy Christmas, happy New Year feeling. So during that period could be a lot of things going on that will affect also the Finnish people. I see some kind of secret agreement about some military, could be ships, could even be some submarine hiding in Finnish water. Some secret agreement there. That will be revealed later on. When, I cannot say, but it will be revealed. When it comes to next year, some new rules about the native people from Finland, the Samer from the north of Finland. Some new rules regarding those people, for their traditions, for their way of living, and this will be more beneficial for them. For the northern countries, Sweden, Denmark, Norway and Finland, I see here that Finland will be one of those countries that will be better off in the crisis that is coming than the other countries in Scandinavia. Could be even that Finland will help Sweden or the other Scandinavian countries with supplies of some kind, food or what it could be. Finnish people are quite proud people, proud, and they love their country. And they have also been under historical suppression from the Swedes. In the future they will rise more and be more like a nation that keeps together, trying to preserve their traditions and culture. Well, that's what I could see in my crystal ball. Now I'm gonna continue to the tarot cards and see if we can get more information from them. And I need to shuffle them a little bit before we start. Take some cards on Finland for the months of December 2022, January and February 2023. Some oracle cards, one pink one, one red one, and one blue one, and some dices. Yeah. And my dices, they have pictures and symbols on them, sometimes words, and they give an extra punch to a reading. So I'm gonna take some of these. What do we have here? Let's see. Torture, hand, and an old building. And this cards confirm what I saw in the crystal ball. they are pushing war between the country but the people really don't want any war. Instead, I see that those who are pushing to go to war, they will be exposed and they will be put down, you can say. They will not have anything more to say. There is more like a partnership. This is the card of partnership. And people don't want to be enemy with anyone. So I see more like there will be good partnership instead. So the war pushing, the warmongering will not succeed so well. There are a lot of educated and awake people in Finland. Even if we don't see it so much in the mainstream or anywhere, the people are quite aware what is going on, and they are not afraid to question when they see that something is not right. And for those many people that are awake, they live in a torture kind of state, since they know things, but the news and the mainstream tell total different stories. So it's like torture. But I also get the strong feeling here that people communicate a lot between each other. SMS, social platforms, and different kind of versions of what is told in the mainstream is quickly spread among the people. I'm gonna take some more cards for additional information. Finland is a very rich country, and a lot of those riches they have is not, as I spread among its citizens, but that will change in the future. So more people will have better lives than they had. I don't see this like this year, not even next year, maybe at the end of next year. The tourism for Finland will grow a lot. A lot of people will seek to come to Finland, to visit Finland, and in the schools they will be pushing more in the future to learn English, to try to communicate with the tourists that want to come to Finland. Now I'm gonna take some last cards for the country of Finland to see if there is some more information to be said. And we'll see what comes up. I need to shuffle a little bit. One, two, three. Some last info about Finland. Yeah, the justice system or the government, the ruling people, they will also in Finland like be dissolved. It will be very turbulent times. It will be new elections in Finland. Here is also some scandals that is coming out about money that have disappeared, that should be to the people but have disappeared into pockets of people that already have a lot of it. Again, it comes like families, groups of people, they are moving out in the countryside. And they don't want to be in the cities for a period of time. And will be a lot of happy people in Finland when this is finished, what is coming. Love yourself, yeah? Wishing well and illumination. And this is also confirmation that the Finnish people would preserve more their culture. A lot of Finnish people that maybe live in other countries want to return to their homeland, and there will be place for them to stay. And it's a country that certainly will grow a lot in the future. A lot of illumination. See some, could be native people to Finland, some kind of predictions. They have some prophets or medium kind of shamans. What they have said or heard, it will come true, and it will be talked a lot about that. Well, and to sum everything up, will be a little bit turbulent in Finland too, but at the end, Finland will manage this crisis much better than their Scandinavian neighbors. Well, that was my final word. And the Finnish people are strong, and they will manage this very good. Well, if you like what you have seen and heard, please don't forget to smash like button, share button, and subscription button. And to all of you out there, take care, be strong. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.